Welcome back to John's Films, your home for DaVinci Resolve tips, tricks, and other technology that I think you need to know. Today we're going to be looking at my dream, like I said, and my dream is that I can walk up to any tripod with my camera and done, they'd be paired. So I found a couple of solutions that'll do it. One I've used for the last 6 months. I've found some problems with it, and I think I have a solution. Over the last 6 months, I've been using the Zhiyun Quick Release. It comes in two parts, a circular part that sockets into your camera tripod part. I think you can already see one of the problems though. I can't just put it down. In fact, you need to be able to, under your camera, grab this ring, which is really stiff, and pull the ring down to then release the ball bearings on the inside in here and be able to socket the camera into place. So to do that, I will brace it, pull it, drop it, gotta get it right. And I think you can see why I'm not the biggest fan of this thing. Usually you can do somewhat, and it sockets in there and wow, magic, quick release, right? Another issue I've had with this is that once you get it socketed in, it won't directly socket. It's sometimes you're like cattywampus with your tripod, and so then you just roll with it, CC Sabathia style, or you figure out what you can do to tweak it back. You end up with a pretty loose solution, and that's not what I'm after. So I started looking, and that solution is the UteBit Claw. This is also known as the Ulanzi Claw, and you can see it's a pretty quick solution. It has, in addition to being able to snap on without any real force, it's locked in there pretty well, but you can further lock it with these sliders. So if I slide this over to the side, it now cannot be depressed to release. If I want to release it, slide it back over and boom, off we go. This thing additionally allows you to square it up so that you immediately know exactly where you're going to be pointing your camera when it gets connected to the tripod, unlike the rotating circle of the Zhiyun crane. Another feature I greatly appreciate about the UteBit is the multiple screw hole adapters on the bottom. A couple different sizes into different places in case you're up against the edge of a cheese plate or something that's not working. And I never have to go looking for an adapter. It's pretty fantastic. Unfortunately, there's one thing that is a challenge with this system, and that is the fact that they put a D-ring on the bottom of the mounting plate. Oh, D-ring, great. Now I can thumb screw it in, no challenge. Unfortunately, the D-ring can extend to a depth that it then blocks you from clamping and connecting these two. So you have to make sure the D-ring is folded up, and one of the samples I've got does not stay, so it keeps falling back down due to this crazy thing called gravity, and there's not enough friction in it to be able to hold it up. That makes it impossible for me to clamp that thing unless I flip it sideways, make sure it's folded down, and then clip it together. I'm going to be replacing those with just some normal old thumb screws. I don't really move the plate much once I set it down. So once it's in place on the bottom of a camera, it's never going to change. I don't need the thumb screw on the bottom of it. And so that's going to have to be my fix. Otherwise, so far, this thing's been pretty fantastic. If you're interested in getting one for yourself, there is a link below. Otherwise, thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. Make sure to hit subscribe so that you can catch more content, both in DaVinci Resolve, but also in the tech world in general. And have a great day.